What's going on, guys? It is Sunday, well, technically afternoon now. It is 12:01, at least where I'm at. So it is time for the normal Sunday live stream. I just kind of decided to go ahead and do a quick one today. Just come and hang out. I feel like I can talk to you guys for a little while before I actually sit down and knock out 5, maybe 6 Gunpla reviews today, including Master Grade Monday, which normally I've been getting done super early, and then actually having it on time, no problem. But it's going to be a short one because we've got the Master Grade Ball for Cock coming up. But how are you guys doing? So, what up, Lee? Hey, Lee, by the way, I don't know if you got the notification that these shirts did ship, so hopefully it should be in this week sometime. But as I was saying, yeah, it's the Sunday not quite morning live stream. Want to come hang out with you guys, see who all's gonna come and hang out. It's the middle of the day, maybe people are at a church and just want to come chill and talk Gunpla and maybe even some Dragon Ball Super, because last night was an amazing episode. But first and foremost, what you guys doing? What's going on with you guys? We had a pretty long morning yesterday. What's up, Eric? Oh, you actually got your shirt on Friday. Awesome. Send me a pic. Take a picture of yourself in the shirt. Send it to me on the Facebooks. I want to see what it looks like in real life. Oh, which, by the way, not much has been going on in the way of sales for the contest shirts. But I believe Mr. Steve Middendorf ordered some of his own stuff the other day, because I saw that his design t-shirt and hoodie both got ordered. And I really like the hoodie design that I came up with for his. But anyways, yeah, I think my shirt hopefully will be here tomorrow. I gotta check tracking on it, but I'm excited to get my own stuff. Let's just be honest here. But yeah, yesterday spent the morning in the emergency room with my wife. She was having a whole lot of pain in her abdomen and her back. Hello. And so we dealt with that yesterday. Found out she has gallstones, so she's gonna have to have surgery really soon to get her gallbladder removed. So that's not fun. But we kind of needed a good excuse to have to change our diet and lose weight. So that's kind of a guarantee at this point. Super Kamehameha, what's going on? But yeah, so that's what's going on over here. I've just been building Gunpla all week since I knocked out. And I don't know if you guys, if you're not following me on the SHOKY Facebook, you didn't know. But the other weekend, I sat down and I knocked out almost everything I had that was not Gunpla. What's up, Zeta? Which, by the way, if you haven't seen Zeta's video on the contest, it should be up very live. Which, of course, by the way, guys, if you haven't checked out the Lupus for Lupus contest announcement from last weekend, go do that. And if you're going to join in, we have, I think it's 3 people signed up already, including Mr. Andy Tubbs. So awesome. Yeah, actually, she is doing a lot better, Zeta. Thanks for asking. Today, she's feeling a lot better. Whatever, because if you don't know, gallstones, they're usually a form of cholesterol buildup, sort of, in your gallbladder. And what happens is it'll get blocked by the actual, whatever, the biliary tract will get blocked by that hunk of stone, as it were. And that's what the pain was. But, of course, laying down all night, that's what made it worse. Sitting up and everything like that in the hospital, laying back down. But they did an ultrasound, they found the stones, they determined that's what's going on with her. Because it wasn't her heart or anything like that, like it was the last time we went to the ER. Oh, I thought that was a sticker still stuck to my hand. But yeah, no, she's doing a lot better today. They gave her some good pain meds and anti-inflammatories, which make her feel pretty good. Her back hurts today. I think she was tossing and turning a bit last night. She slept a good bit of yesterday, because we went to the hospital at like not even 6 o'clock in the morning. Yesterday, she had been up since about 4, just not feeling good and in pain. So we're gonna talk to a doctor tomorrow, see if we can find a good surgeon. Hopefully they can do the outpatient version, but I don't know. Some things say that you're gonna have to be in there for a couple days just to make sure you're good. Some say it's like just quick in and out. So it all depends on what they got to do. So I know it's a fairly common thing nowadays, but you know, it kind of sucks. My ex-roommate had to have that done. But yeah. Other than that, yeah, just been busy building Gunpla. Worked on a few kits I can't talk about. It does depend, because sometimes they can do it laparoscopically, which is the long probe and tiny arm version, or they have to actually really cut her open. If they have to cut her open, she's going to be in there for a few days. But I guess obviously once we talk to the surgeon, we'll know for sure exactly what she's going to have done. Either way, it's a scary thing to think about, because surgery is always a scary thing. Okay, so I don't even know what I've worked on this week. I built the Kimaris Vidar. Obviously, you guys saw the review. A lot of people saw that review. That's gotten, I think, last time I checked, 500-ish views already since Friday. That's impressive. And you guys are apparently really liking my The Point videos. And I don't really want to make those a reoccurring thing, because I think some videos, some reviews, they're just not going to be necessary. But if I feel like doing it, and I feel like I can get some humor out of it, that's the only reason I'm going to do it. Other than that, those probably won't be too commonplace. So for everybody who's hoping that I'm just going to keep doing those right and left, sorry. It took a surprising amount of work just to make that video, just that short 53-second video. But yeah, I appreciate everybody sending their prayers and well wishes for yesterday, for anybody who did see it on my Facebook. So I thank everybody for that. And this is, of course, one of the things I have to review today, or at least sometime this week. The Super Mini Play Megazord. Not mine, but need to review it. Parts are missing already. It's always fun when you haven't reviewed something and there's already parts missing. Let me pull up the actual chat here. Okay, just making sure we don't have like huge chat lag. There's always lag in the chat, so it is what it is. But yeah, did anybody else beside me see Dragon Ball Super last night? Did anybody see episode 130? Because it was ridiculous. And if I don't want to spoil it for anybody who hasn't seen it yet, but wow. Goku's perfect or mastered Ultra Instinct is ridiculous, and I have no idea exactly how the series is going to end just yet. And I'm trying to avoid spoilers, I'm trying to avoid a lot of my normal reviewers and stuff. Sorry, I've got comments coming in all of a sudden on things. Format short but good. Yep. Yeah, but the only thing about those is you're really not learning anything. That's the main reason I don't like short reviews. You're actually not learning anything. I'm not telling you anything vital about the kit whatsoever. It's literally the bare minimum. And the funny thing is, I cut that video down. I shortened that video. It wasn't up to a minute, but I think it was roughly 56 or 57 seconds, and I'm like, I can cut this part out. They're not going to care. But yeah, Goku versus Jiren. Oh, dear Lord. And I sort of knew that's what they were going to do near the end. I think I predicted it almost a while back, but it's not going to kind of come true. I was thinking that Jiren was going to win and end up having a change of heart and wishing everybody back. Like, everybody. But I think Goku is trying to use was trying to use the Naruto talking no jutsu on him. No, the boys of friendship and teamwork are the way to win, and this is where my true power comes from. And Jiren was not having it. He's like, you know, you beat me, just get rid of me already. And I think if Goku had if he hadn't paused, I don't know what he was thinking, honestly, but if he literally just grabbed him by the leg and hurled him off, but I guess that's not going to work anymore. I mean, how do you knock someone off of a platform that no longer exists? Gravity obviously exists, so I guess that once they fall into nothing, it's the only way for it to win. Like what Jiren did when he blew the ground out from under Goku. I guess that's what Goku was going to do for him. Just throw him, or just blow it all out from underneath him and watch him fall. I don't know. But I did kind of figure, obviously Frieza was still alive We just never saw what happened to him. He just fell off the screen. 17, I never believed was dead, to be totally honest. It was a cool sacrifice, but I never thought he was actually dead. I didn't even have to check out spoilers for that. I was just like, no, he's not dead. Thing about the androids, they don't really have an energy signature, so even if he was alive, they shouldn't even be able to feel him. But I don't remember if that changed when Krillin wished them back to being human or human-esque, because they're obviously still androids. Cyborgs. No, I think Goku's just going to be mostly wiped out, because they showed him in the preview where he's fighting, but he doesn't even have Ultra Instinct kicked in. I mean, all they have to do is wait for the time to run out. There's 3 of them. That's it. I mean, even with Frieza there by himself, they were already outnumbered. So even if Goku just ran the clock out in this fight, didn't have to knock Jiren off, they were going to win by default, because there's 3 of them versus 1 of him. Although I was having this discussion with somebody on Facebook last night, and I'm like, did they ever actually hit the button to show the 17 was gone? Because I thought they did show that, but I couldn't find a video to represent that. Let me know if you guys remember that. Because I thought they actually had eliminated him, because everybody assumed, everybody, even the Grand Priest, thought he was gone. So, I mean, it is what it is. So, he's back. Frieza was never gone. He was just knocked off the screen. Though, how any of them survived everything being destroyed by that battle. I mean, literally half this fighting stage was blown away by Jiren alone. So, I don't know how they... it's like at what point are you just hiding and that level of destruction doesn't affect you? Like, obviously Frieza got his stamina back enough to go gold again, although he's totally exhausted. 17, despite the fact he somehow emptied his, like, all the ki that he could make from his infinite power generator, now he's back up and can fight again. If you self-detonated your thing that makes all your power, how are you still functioning? I don't know. Just one of those things. No, it's true. Zeno probably wouldn't be too happy, but that's probably the only way it's going to win. I mean, they can't beat Jiren. Goku was the only way to do it, and even though he kind of got him on a... like, psychologically broke him, not to mention physically beat the crap out of him, but the other 2 don't have remotely that strength. We already saw that Frieza got beat down by Toppo in his God of Destruction form, and Jiren is way stronger than that. And it's the same thing with 17. 17's power wasn't enough to stand against Toppo or Jiren, so how are they supposed to beat him, even combined? Hey, Roberto, what's up? Did you have a good birthday the other week? I didn't really get a chance to ask you. But yeah, so last night that was pretty damn epic. And then the backlash. We always know that always happens when somebody gets like a ridiculous power boost. There's always some kind of backlash. So they're kind of going all the way back even to the first time Goku used Kaioken against Vegeta. And he had that massive physical backlash at the end. He just couldn't move. Not only was his body broken by Vegeta, he was nearly killed by using the technique alone. So it's like, it is what it is. So this new God Key backlash, I wonder if that's going to have a permanent effect. Like, he'll never be able to use Ultra Instinct again, which would totally make GT still viable. And if this is just rewriting the way that Z ends to still allow GT to be a thing, I mean, that sucks because GT was terrible, but that makes sense. So Goku can achieve this ultimate level of power, but will never reference it again. Oh, cool. Your best birthday in 4 years. That's pretty awesome. I have had some terrible birthdays in my life. I usually don't even celebrate my birthday. I don't know if I mentioned that before in my birthday videos. But along with just sitting, hanging out with you guys, I think I'm going to work on another Pokemon, because I bought this little Magikarp. So, because you guys, it's like I found it the other day, but I think the last time we did one of these, and I said I need to get Magikarp so that I can do Gyarados. So I found one at Walgreens. I was like, yay! What up, Robert White? Finally finished your Providence Gundam heads built and sitting on your desk. Cool. My Providence is still sitting over there, unbuilt. Eventually I'll have to get to that. So, because I've got this Master Grade Monday already figured out, I've got to figure out the next one. And I'm really, really starting to miss having pre-built kits. Because I'm in the middle of building a ton of HG kits. Not to mention the custom I got back to work on this past week. What was the point in opening the bottom of that? I don't even know what I was doing there. So I got back to working on the custom local type this week. I didn't get a lot done, but I got one of the custom weapons mostly done. I was beginning work on the second custom weapon, but in reality I have not. What is that? I'm gonna pick it up later. But in reality, I have unboxing art. Oh, hey, what up, buddy? That's weird. How did your... I swear I did not see you there. Like, I went thing to thing. What up, Art? Build a Magikarp now. Stop being so demanding, Art. Stop it. Alright, let me reposition the camera here to a building position, hopefully. Move this back. What up, Andy? Andy's joining the contest. So Andy negated himself from being a judge for the Lupus for Lupus contest by actually joining in. Because you can't compete and be a judge, obviously. But I know he's going to do a great job, because if you guys follow him in his customs, he does a really good job. And I can't wait to see what he's going to do. I've got one intermediate entry so far and 2 advanced, including Andy, from what I know. So that's pretty awesome. Everybody who has joined in so far. I know it's still pretty early, but I definitely appreciate everybody. So, always, guys. Did I get more kits? Actually, I was going to talk about that. Okay, so obviously I made the announcement the other day asking people to help donate, and I know a lot of people, including yourself, Roberto, hit me up. And I thank everybody for that. Now, I did secure another HG kit, which I will show off when it gets here. Zeta Gunpla is actually going to be donating some stuff as well. And I think Krosama is going to donate some God Hand Nippers. I think God Hand Nippers would be fun for runner-up prizes, to be honest. Those are not cheap, but I think that would be a great prize boost. Now, my Gundam Planet order, the stuff Gundam Planet themselves is sending me, will be here Tuesday, according to traffic. You can't be a judge and build, Andy. That's not fair. I'm at work, and this is what I look forward to on Sunday work days. Just watching my live streams and wasting time. Oh wow, okay. So this is surprisingly difficult. Just kidding. All right, that's the. Okay, look at this first. Look at that. Look at that awesome tampograph detail. I really do love these things. It's okay, Andy. We'll have plenty of judges. That shouldn't be an issue. Though, if you hadn't, you should probably make an announcement video on your channel. I don't know if you did or not. I believe you did. But I would appreciate the shout out for the contest. Okay, which way is it supposed to go? That way. Okay. I did see, actually thanks to Zeta sending me a few links, I did see that a couple other Gundam YouTubers have been making announcements, or at least talking about the contest, and that is awesome. I thank everybody who's done that as well. Get in there. Oh, and what was Roberto? What was that kit? It was an MK kit, or the thing that you were trying to get in on. which I really do dig that, and may or may not still take you up on that offer, because that thing was a really cool thing. We shall see. You like building more than judging. This is true. Maybe we can get Stephanie. Get Stephanie to judge. Actually, she should build one too, so you guys will be competing. Yeah, it is definitely an impressive amount, but I believe some of this is just going to be for the base of it. Okay, what do we got here? I can't talk and look at the thing at the same time. I'm inept like that. This is going to be real easy, like compared to even the ones I did, what, 2 weeks ago? The Ma cake kit. Yeah, that. Seriously, I do not want to get in there. I don't think I've ever seen like a little ring like this. This is cool. Look how they did the mouth. Look at this. Hold on. That's like the little kissy lips. That's interesting. I use the term interesting loosely, I think. Oh, no. Hold on. That goes on this half, because heaven forbid you put it on that half. It's literally, don't put it on that half, put it on this half. Yeah, some of these have got to go on the outside, I guess. Yeah, that's pretty much that. Okay. Be trying out the Sam Nelson work PG Astray red frame. I don't know what that is. You just said a whole bunch of random words there, Sam. Be trying out the Nielsen Works PG. Now, is that the actual new PG? I don't know what. Is it called the Nielsen Works because it's Niels Nielsen? Why is this not focusing? Focus on the Magikarp. Thank you. Okay. And no, I'm definitely not going to be picking up the PG Astray. What the heck? Why is that? That's weird. Okay, hold on. I don't understand why, but it has you stick the clear rod in the side like this. Is it going to be using Splash? Because that's going to be funny. It's like, hey, put this in here. Okay, I did. Now what? Okay, so now I got to build these side flippers. Side flippers. Do I do this twice? The turn red, I'm not planning on getting that in particular, but I believe at least a couple of my friends probably will, which means I will take a look at it for sure. I still don't understand why that clear rod is inserted there. That makes no sense. Okay, hold on. So this comes... No, this comes here. Oh, that's so weird. Okay. I mean, this is going to be the same one way or the other. Obviously, I can't look at your comments at the moment, guys. Give me a second. Okay, so that was... No. Dang it. These instructions are surprisingly unclear. Like, hey, this goes here. Are you sure? Yeah. And it doesn't show the clear rod again. I know it's meant to go on top of the Pokeball, but it's facing the wrong way. It's upside down. Like, this is how they tell you to put the rod in, but you don't do it that way. You do it downward. I don't get it. Okay, anyways, what? I thought about that, actually, giving them a choice. But then who gets the choice first? Yeah, that could be a deal. If we get the God Hands, it's up to Crow if he's going to donate those or not. I'm not going to hold him to that, although he is in the motherland now. He is in Japan. I don't know. It might be a good idea. We'll see. The content is still technically developing. All right. Well, that was one of the fastest builds. Look at this Magikarp. I mean, that looks pretty good. You can tilt these forward. Okay, so the bottom fin can really tuck away the top one. It's just there. We got a little bit of articulation, not much. It does look pretty damn pointless. All right. Given his nice wax on. Oh, the brand. Okay, no. Inner frame is primed so you can top. Okay. Are you working on your gym there, Zeta? What do I think of the Pacific Rim Bandai kits? I think I'm going to be getting all of them. That's what I think. I think once I have money again, which is my problem this week, I'm fairly short on dollars. There we go. Let's put the camera. Oh my god, guys, I completely forgot. We're having a live stream and doing it the hard way. I remembered my remote this week. There we go. Hey, now I can actually see the screen and you guys. All right, so. Yeah, you could do one of the TMT sets. That'd be fun. Wait, are you only doing the TMT sets because I sent you that picture? Art knows some stuff that's coming up live on my... Or not live, but coming up very, very soon. Including most of the classic TMNT Mega Block sets. I think it'd be fun. Do one of the small ones, but the thing is, most of them don't require hardly any assembly unless you've got one of the vehicle sets or something like that. You know about the old Jaeger model kit that comes out a few years ago? Yeah, the old ones, I forgot what brand that was. Yeah, Gypsy Danger and a few of the other ones. I will be getting the most of the kits. I know Hobbytown is getting them, but I really want the metallic versions. I definitely want the metallic Gypsy Avenger for sure. Oh, I gotta move this thing. Camera's annoying me. Hey, look, there's stuff back there. There we go. All right. Do Raphael. Yep. The Raphael versus Casey Jones, the black and white one. Blue Duels here. Yeah, Jim Command. Good. Okay. What about the old Jaeger kits? I got... Yeah. What's up, Munchie Lucio? Honestly, guys, it makes me happy to have the lights back on. It's so dark if I don't have them on. Coyote Tango. I don't know that one. Yeah, I think, honestly, if the movie does well, we'll probably end up with some master grades. But I think, you got to think about this, guys. Maybe I need to watch the reviews that other people have done. They're HG scale, but the Jaegers are massive. So even at 1/144th, it should be a really tall kit. Correct me if I'm wrong. Compared to normal Gundams, the Pacific Rim Jaegers are like giant mobile armor stature almost. So, I mean, maybe they scaled them down, technically speaking, for these kits. Because at least from what I've seen, they're not too big. But I think a master grade version of a Jaeger should be like this, you know? It should be huge. How many G-Reco kits do I have? 2. One I've looked at down there, and that's the, we looked at as my wife's G-Lucifer. And then I built the Kavakali, but that actually went into a kit that I'll be reviewing this week as a Patreon pick. Which, that's in the list. And I just remembered that's more stuff that I have to actually review today. Because Kolby wanted to see my custom Demon King Barbatos that I made a few years ago, but I technically never finished. But I'll review it as it currently is, since I know a lot of people want to see it. Alright, working hard. Hey, Jessica's at home chilling. Okay. Oh, is that you, Luciano? Oh, sorry. If you guys don't know, wearing the headset really gets the ears hot. Plus, I was editing all morning. I actually put up a string of those videos that I recorded all last weekend. PG Cherno Alpha. Good lord, that would be huge. Yeah, an MG Jaeger should be PG sized, I would think, for sure. Because, I mean, you got to think, they're huge. They're like 300 feet tall, something like that. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know, hundreds of feet tall. Where the, oh, okay, cool. Hey. The most Gundams are only, let's see here, Forgot if the dimensions are on this box. They should be. Nope. Okay. Well, I have to find one of the ones where the dimensions of the Gundam is actually on the box, because usually Gundams are only like, yeah, 18. The goof is only 18 meters tall. That's not huge. That's like not quite 60 feet or so. Yeah. So you got to think Jaegers are hundreds of feet tall. They're Godzilla sized. Building the first grade Zaku 2. First grade. I don't know that one. Are you talking about the FG? The FG grades? Those are like crap. Gundams are almost 80 feet tall. On the big side, yeah. But yeah, no, I look forward to the Jaeger kits, honestly. I do wish that they would go back and release the ones from the first movie, because I think that'd be awesome. At least the main couple, Striker Eureka, Gypsy Danger, stuff like that. But, you know, I was talking about it with somebody, I don't remember who, but we're talking about how they only so far have the first 3, I said Gundams, Jaegers and kit form, and we're only seeing a few of them in figure form and stuff. But in the movie, there's going to be a ton of Jaegers, including the ones that may or may not be automated, that are just there for patrol purposes, because you see that in one of the new TV spots. And the chick who comes out in her little tiny Jaeger, where she's piloting it alone, it's almost like a mobile worker version. You see that she comes out and she's only like the height of its foot. You know, that's like nothing. You know, about good maybe 15 feet tall, 20 feet tall. So nice. I thought that was like Furosa grade or something. I forgot what it stands for. Either way, they're massive. Don't the Jaeger fit 2 people and have full suits and remove? Yeah, but so do Gundams. Gundams are huge. They're not. They're. I mean, usually the guys either sitting or standing, depending on the series. Cockpits can range either from like a large, like tractor size cockpit to like being able to like really move and kick and stuff like that, like in G Gundam, where you had to have room to really move because you were piloting the Gundam with your actual body movements. Barbatos would totally defeat a Jaeger, possibly. The Arch Gundam from 00? It's pretty big, but I don't think it's the biggest. Or are you talking about or is there the other Arch Gundam? Yeah, 00 Quanta should be able to defeat almost anything. Or we're going to go into which Gundams are the strongest. Sorry, my foot is really itching all of a sudden. Godzilla versus all the Jaegers. I'm really hoping that we somehow get a crossover. I know Guillermo del Toro is not doing Pacific Rim anymore, but I really would love to see him bring in Jaegers versus Godzilla. Actually, Godzilla versus the kaiju that are coming in would be a lot of fun. Though apparently, I was watching videos on this morning. The new Godzilla movie, you know, King of Monsters, or sorry, King of the Monsters, I believe is what it technically is. They did a screening, like they did a pre-screening with like 40 minutes of the actual movie to see what people thought. The movie's not coming out for like another year. That's crazy. Like, for a movie company to show off that much of a movie so early on is kind of unheard of. But I like it. I like the fact that they're doing that so that, you know, they can judge the audience's idea or the feelings behind what they've done already and make according changes, you know? I kind of dig that. They're like, we want to get almost live reactions to what we've got. Sorry, I'm cleaning up a little bit while I'm here. I've got tons of stuff still on the desk from the reviews I did this week. I don't know if 00 Quanta would be able to take down a Jaeger. But, I mean, it's in comparison, it's super fast. But we're also talking, like when Death Battle did Epion versus Tiger Zord. You know, the size difference is ridiculous, but the speed aspect is really what kind of matters. Whereas most Gundams are going to be significantly faster than a Jaeger. Jesus Yamato by himself can beat any Jaeger. Probably. But if you put Kira in a Jaeger, what would happen? What happens when if you put a coordinator in a Jaeger? Okay, so a Jaeger versus Colossal Titan. we're gonna cross fandoms here. I know people have done this before. Yeah, see, like, look. Okay, so here's you a Megazord versus a Graze. This isn't even the proper scale by any means. You can tell that the Super Mini Plus are not by any means like set in their scale, except to each other. Zabanya better than Jesus. Yeah. You can put him in the Messiah. Isn't there a Messiah Gundam? Am I just wrong? Was there a Messiah mobile suit? Okay, so I have. Okay, you guys saw it in the review where I had the different versions of Kimaris and everything set up here. So I've got to get all those put back in the display case. Got to find somewhere to put the new Kimaris or Vidar, because there's no room. I've got no room. I still need to make a trip to IKEA sometime soon, pick up a new Detolf. I think if he was versus all of them, they would beat him for sure, because we've seen that Godzilla can be taken down by sheer numbers. If not for the humans intervening in Godzilla 2014, he probably would have been beaten by the Mutos. The god of beam spamming. Gotcha. Yes. Yeah, Zabanya. I don't know. Who has more weapon, technically? Are there more rifle and shield bits on Zabanya than there are Dragoons and guns on Strike Freedom? I would actually go over there and find out, but I don't really want to. Somebody research that. Although Zabanya has significantly more powerful beams and would likely destroy Strike Freedom pretty easily. But then again, if we're going by Kira rules, he wouldn't try to kill Zabanya anyways. But it would come down to the number of weapons being fired at other weapons, because if he can target his weapons and vice versa, whoever's got the most amount of weapons left over would technically win that battle, I believe. But beam weapon technology, like beam sabers in 00, should technically be able to beat any beam weaponry out of the what is that timeline? CE, whatever that one is. Indiscriminate firing. Yeah, I love that was a mode. Just shoot at everything. It's fine. Yes, Bryan Cranston should have had more airtime and should have been the main star of that movie, but he was good. Never mind on Kira. Char, the Machiavellian mastermind. Char would win every time. I don't really want to go into that. I think that given the technology, Char's, even in Sazabi, wouldn't be able to stand up to most of the 00 Gundams. Technologically. Especially not the 00 or the Quanta. With I don't think so. Master Chief from Halo piloting a Jaeger versus a Jaeger. I think you forgot to finish your question there, Robert. I don't think Master Chief would be that good in a Jaeger. I think he would just beat it on foot. Like, he would be able to actually... What did you miss? You missed everything, Andy. Now we're talking fandoms dueling each other. Jaegers versus Kaiju versus Godzilla versus Master Chief versus Char versus... Char versus Celestial Being, apparently. The Spartan Project. Hey, what are the odds? What are the odds we mention Master Chief and the Spartan Project shows up? Somebody was listening. It is what it is. I still need to get... I forgot who it is. Was it Steve or Frankenstein Mustard, whoever it is, telling me that I need to get one of those Master Chief kits. Yes. Speaking of Dragoon, the 3 main ones on the Providence Gundam will break easily if you're not careful. Just let everybody know. Good. Char in the Providence. Nope. What would I like to see in a 00 sequel? I don't know. I don't think there's any reason to have a 00 sequel. It ended. I think that what we don't need is a sequel, but we need to see all the side stories animated. Because there was quite a few. Not to mention lots and lots of mobile suits we should see. Same problem with IBO. IBO doesn't need a sequel. We just need to see the side stories done. And just eliminate the whole back half of Season 2. Start over. I don't know if that's a fair assessment, Super Kamehameha. Because we don't actually know what the ELS 00 Quanta can do. We've never seen it battle. I'm just going to continually... Oh, crap. Drop my cat. I'm dehydrated a little bit, guys. I did not get to actually drink any green beer or any beer at all yesterday for St. Paddy's Day. Which is almost unheard of, because normally for St. Paddy's Day I go out to B52 Brewery and hang out with those guys. But obviously, sick wife wasn't just going to bail on her. It's like, alright baby, you stay here in the ER, I'm going to go drink beer. Good enough. Gundam Epion Beam Saber can beat any Beam Saber from the Gundam universe. False. Could not beat the Mega Beam Saber effect from the 00 in... from... Well, either 00 Quanta, I believe its Beam Saber was quite literally capable of cutting through everything. He didn't turn her young again. You drank a shamrock shake? I almost said chevron. Chevron shake. Diamond shamrock. I don't remember him turning her young again. That is a thing. Yeah, the riser sword. That. It's like, oh wait, that's not a beam attack. That's a giant beam saber. Yeah, that's kind of bigger than the Epion sword. Epion sword can cut through, somehow, can cut through a space station or whatever, but... I don't say they're necessarily the strongest ever, but they're pretty powerful in and of themselves. And given... Oh, in the manga, yeah, that wasn't anything we ever saw. Why would they get married? They were never, like, romantically involved. They even admitted that they weren't. I don't think that happened. Yeah, I think you're making that up. I'm just basing it off the technology we see. And if you're going to compare Wings technology to 00 technology, it's all better. Just period. And oh, in the manga. Yeah, there we go. Show me. Show me the link in the manga. Send me a link so that I can see it. But either way, yeah, no, I think that just given comparative technologies, I think that 00 would win against a lot of things. Sorry, getting comments on other videos. Now, some of the later stuff in the UC versus 00 stuff, probably a lot more comparative. You can probably get a lot closer, especially given new type technologies that significantly advanced. A full-on Psychomuse suit would probably stand a really good chance, depending on what all it had attached to it, because the Unicorn didn't have a whole lot. Other, you know, if it wasn't for the fact it could go up against other things with Psychomuse and control it, you know, that's a different story. But Supernova is doing the heavy arms. They are. They've been teasing it, and my buddy Mitchell, being that he's sponsored by a company that sells the Supernova kits, he's got one coming to him as soon as it's available. Yeah, in any fandom battle, your favorite will win. But, I mean, I don't look at it as just my favorites, because, I mean, a lot of the IBO suits are not going to be able to defeat most of the technology in other universes. Psycho Zaku with Char in it would probably be pretty effective. But you'd have to readapt it for somebody with actual limbs. Now wait, Psycho Zaku, would that actually be more powerful than Sinanju? Need to finish painting, but I'm feeling lazy, so many parts on the Sasuke. I feel you, buddy. Can't wait to see that, though. Actually, well, given the Thunderbolt universe is not exactly the main timeline of the UC, does that really apply? So why would you put Char just in the Psycho Zaku? Why wouldn't you put it in something? Why not put Char in the Atlas and see what he can do? So where would the Age Gundams fit in the power tier? I don't know. I think the Age Gundams, well, they're pretty strong, but for the most part, their technology is all very similar to the UC. So, I don't know. Yeah, Psycho Zaku is barely more powerful than Xeong, so I don't think it would be totally unstoppable by everything. I think the Unicorn should be able to stop the Psycho Zaku easily and just take over Psycho systems. No, that's true. Why the Beam Saber is that powerful? But is a standard fusion reactor going to be more powerful than twin solar furnaces working in tandem? Because it's a Zaku. Okay. Sorry, make sure I'm seeing all the comments. I swear to God, comments are popping in between other comments. I don't even understand how. But I think the Age Gundams are not super advanced, though I would love to see the Age system installed on other universes. The ability to scan and update and create new stuff on the fly to help advance technologies would be awesome. Turn A versus 00 Quanta. Would Transam Burst be more powerful than a Moonlight Butterfly? I don't know. Two very different suits, but incredibly powerful. But Moonlight Butterfly is pretty much one of the strongest things. I don't know how much distance does the 00 Quanta get from the Turn A? Yeah, I could say Psycho Zaku isn't based on new type tech. Never mind, you're right. But I thought he had a little bit of new type in him, because you would have to update the whole Psycho systems in it. I don't know. Sad thing, I still have not finished Thunderbolt Season 1. I have not seen the final episode of Season 1. I know how it ends, I've just never seen it. Yeah, that's what I should do. Pull those episodes up and watch them on a Sunday, and you guys can yell at me in the chat. But either way, no, Psycho Zaku is not the most powerful thing, so I don't believe it would be worth it. Char in the Neo Xeon? Maybe. I'm trying to figure out what the mic is picking up. I can see it. I can see the mic going boom, boom, boom. It must be hearing the TV in the other room. I just can't hear it in my headset. Turn that up just a little bit. How can you not finish Thunderbolt? I was having a hard time finding one that was available to watch. Also, I'm going to bring this up. The region locking for Gundam Info makes no damn sense. The English dubbed version of IBO was not available to watch in the US. It's the English dub. Makes no sense. The 00 Diver? Or 00... Yeah. No, that's not out yet. And the series is not out yet. Though some lucky people ordered the the Age 2 Magnum and got it early already. From Japan, I should say. I'm not in any hurry because I'll get them when they get here. And like I said, I'm short on cash right now, so it doesn't matter. I have to make sure I get through the rest of this month, no problem. Even if you don't like it, it's only like 2 hours to watch the whole thing. No, I know. I've seen quite a bit of Thunderbolt. I just never finished the first one, and I saw all of what was available of season 2. Oh, I don't know. I saw it whenever they first launched it, and I tried to watch. It was a season 2. It was the season 2 stuff they started putting out like 2 weekends ago, and I tried to watch it, and it said it's not available in your country, and I went, "What?" It's the English dub, and I know it's airing on Toonami. I don't really care to watch it. I just wanted to see it. Like I once I've seen a really good anime in Japanese, I have no reason to watch the dub. Why is it unavailable? I don't know. It was because that's where I watched it. I watched season 2 on Gundam Info. Maybe they region locked it after a while. I've never understood Gundam Info's region locking because you can watch all of Build Fighters, no problem. You can watch most of IBO, no problem. But they tended to region lock the best episodes, so you would have to watch it somewhere else. I always thought that was crap. I don't know. I kind of wish they had put the side fins on hinges so you could make them flap. Look at it. Corp. And yes, they do rotate the shows that are available. They need to put out Age again, because I want to watch Age. Did I have it? I had it downloaded. I think I deleted it years ago. Or it's still on my old computer that's sitting over here, kind of rotting away. Nope. I do not find it better. Just from the few clips I have seen of the English dubs, and I cannot stand it. Most English dubs I can't because they don't get the inflections right. They don't get a lot of things just literally don't translate properly, and regardless of how gifted a voice actor is, I feel like they're always a little bit limited. Even some of the newer Dragon Ball stuff, I've gotten so used to watching Super in its subbed form that I go to watch the dubs and it's harder. Even though I love the voice cast, I love all the guys over there. Of course, I've always attributed Sean Schemmel to being Goku, even though obviously he wasn't early on. But yeah, I can't really. Once I've seen something in Japanese and it's good, I cannot really watch the dubs. I really can't. Full Metal Alchemist, I tried watching the dubs, couldn't do it. Same thing with Brotherhood, couldn't watch the dubs. Naruto, either original or Shippuden, can't watch the dubs. It's just so bad. Just so bad. The Build Fighters English dub was bad. I would believe it. I absolutely would believe that. I can't watch the Double O dub. Double O dub. Double O dub. Double O dub. My head itches like directly under the band for the headset here. Oh, okay. So now that I built Magikarp, I need to build Gyarados very, very soon. I think that one's probably gonna take a while. That's a big old not Gundam kit, I should say. Okay, so what do I need to do? I've got all 4 Patreon picks I've got to review today, along with one that I was already planning on doing. I just hadn't gotten to it yet. So I need to start building said Patreon picks, at least the ones that are getting unboxed. I don't know. That's like I said, I've got a lot of work to do. I've got a lot of work done, but I've got to figure out when I'm going to do a lot of the things I need to do. Just to screw with their fans? No, I think a lot of it does have to deal with distribution and who owns the rights in what country, realistically. I don't know that we can actually say that because I don't know it. I want to play with the Super Mini Pla. Which, by the way, guys, if you haven't seen this thing, it's actually pretty neat. I've been playing with it for a little while. Neos Convoy, what's up? And yeah, I need to do this review too. Obviously. My buddy David dropped this off whenever he was here. I have to finish editing all the stuff that he brought over that night. Like the Ninja Turtles stuff. Oh wait, that's supposed to go the other way. If you're building out, but yes, you are missing out. The 00 kits are awesome. If you need to know why, go watch all of my 00 content. There is a lot of it. Go watch Double October for the last 2 years, and you will want to build the kits. They're awesome. This thing is really hard to get out of here. You know, it's funny. The one thing that does suck about this, some stuff is really hard to move, but you get kind of a built-in spudger with the power sword. So you can actually just use the power sword and pry stuff out. Yay, Triceratops. Arios. I forget. It's either Arios or Curios is my most watched 00 video. Hold on, I got comments I gotta go look at real quick. Okay, good. Oh, hush. You don't think you have a single 00 kit? Well, it happens. I'll hold that against you. Jimaru, what's up? Getting 00 Diver. I mean, I'll slowly probably get all of those kits as well. I mean, it's a new Gundam series with a whole lot of recycled kits, so it is what it is. I'm really hoping they're going to give us a lot of new kits, not just, you know, other than, I think they're diving back into the well, so to speak. So they're giving us remolds or partial molds of old kits, just like that's what Build Fighter does. It recycles old designs, clearly. Because they're not designing a lot of new stuff yet. However, going on with Gundam Moon, which if you guys have seen all the stuff coming out from that, if we actually do get kits, some of those might be interesting. I like some of the redone aspects, although the images I saw of the Gundam Moon are very weird. Yeah, probably Curios. I think it's got like 7,000 or 8,000 views, something like that, which is ridiculous. I'll go look right now. That's the wrong button. That's the right button. I moved the camera out of the way so I could see better, but now it's actually in the way of things. Okay, hold on. If it starts lagging, you know, obviously I'm doing things. Give it a minute. All right, let's go to... I like looking at my analytics. It's fun. Lifetime. Takes a second. Okay. Hold on. I gotta do this. I could have sworn that had more views. Anyways. Yeah, Curios has nearly 6,000 views. That's ridiculous. Nice. Okay, so back to what we were doing. No, I don't want that. I want that. There we go. Double Diver is not out yet, no. Only the H2 is out. Which I kind of wish they had an H1 in this. I think that would have been good. Like they go straight to the H2. Gundam Zygarde complete. I don't believe they have that in this form as of yet. Or the Some of the tabs on this thing. By the way, if you don't have the Super Mini Play, or you haven't gotten your hands on one before, it does not feel like a Gundam kit at all. It feels like a toy. Very different plastic level. And I'll talk about that in a review. Shia's Quanta doesn't count as 00. It's from Build Fighters. I count it as a 00 because it should have all the same ability, technically speaking, if she programmed it that way. MG Diver kits, possibly. We'll see. I think the main reason we had that shortage of MGs last year and the year before was because they're developing the big MGs from the last couple of years. Any idea what's going to be P Bandai? Well, no, because it's like if they haven't announced a P Bandai kit for it yet, they haven't announced it. Period. Like from my perspective, we don't even know what's going to be in the series yet, and everything we've seen, nothing at P Bandai. So presumably there's going to be a Trans Am version of the 00 Diver. So that's probably going to be a P Bandai if I had to guess. I mean that seems like a pretty safe assumption right there. Okay, more age from Build Divers. Yep. Short to the point review. I don't do those. Some other guy does. It scares me every time he does that. MG build burning. Yeah. If only. Yeah, we really got gypped on the Build Fighters MGs. Like, the ones we got were good, but come on. It's like, that was a well of MGs they could have done, and we just got totally screwed over on those. Like, there is just infinite possibility just left on the table. Okay, there it goes. Sorry, you guys are talking faster than I'm looking. I agree, channel. Okay. Magnum is pretty fun. I bet it is. I'll find out eventually. Okay, tuck that in there. Push that away. Nice. Yeah, those new action bases look pretty sweet. Come on, get in there. All right. I'm playing with my Power Rangers here. Yeah, we didn't even get a Zaku amazing. That was easy. That's a super easy kit. But I think because it didn't get... Well, I can't even say that. There wasn't a whole lot of screen time for that, given that it was a main character Gunpla. Okay, so will these actually go in here? No, they won't. Okay, so that was a... I guess the assumption is they'll go in the backpack here. Yeah, it'd be good if I actually read the instructions for this. I just figured it all out well just by playing with it. What would my 00 Gundam be? I don't know. Because there's so many good ones. I would probably be using something like CeraV, to be honest. Although I'm a big fan of her route. Yes, Gundam Moon is a new manga series, sort of. It's all still weird. Yeah, Renashta had less and got an MG. Yeah, I never understood why the Renashta got an MG, but the regular version did not. That never made any sense in my head. Is that not tucked in enough? No, that's where that should be. This should be. The one thing that sucks about this thing, well, one of the main things that sucks about this thing is the way the T-Rex head works. It just doesn't. 00 Gundam. What would I use? A Brave. Non-Gundam. Just go with the Brave because it's just as powerful and super fast. And I just want to be Grandmaker. That's what it is. 00 James Bond. Yep. Yes, it did. It's right there. Yeah, that would be awesome. It got an MG and nothing else. That's right. Yeah, I mean, Amazing Red Warrior was awesome, but why was those two? Yeah, that was the only MG we got from Tri. Didn't make any sense. A build burning, Tri burning combo would have been perfect. Actually, a build burning with a Tri burning P Bandai would have been perfect. That makes no sense. They didn't give us that. They just didn't want to make the flame effects, is what it is. What? I love the IBO kits, but if they were actually MG, I would not be. Oh, gotcha. Sorry, I misread that the first go. No, they'll never make an IBO MG unless Barbatos wins the vote for a new MG. No, none of them got MGs. The only thing that got MG from the second season was 00 and 00 Quanta and the Jinx. And now we're finally getting Jinx variants, but nothing else. They finally got around to making a Jinx 3 A-Laws version, and it's P Bandai, which angers me. Hello, Anthony. Hello. Yeah, no, the fact that none of the movie Gundams got a 1/100 was really stupid. None of them did. And Harut as a 1/100 would be awesome. Yeah, well, you can vote on the Verkaz for sure. Gundam Info puts up a post. That's how we're ending up with an MGG self. Still not thrilled about that. Yep. I think eventually we'll get some new MGs of some of the G Gundam stuff. But the fact that the Build Fighters kits were so ignored was crap. How are there no Build Fighters balls kits? Balls. Yep. I want to see an MG Raphael stand on its own. Have an MG Sarah V2 just sitting on top of its head trying to balance. I think that would be absolutely fun. G-Self should be a few months. I mean, they only voted on it like what, last fall? Into the summer? I haven't even seen prototype stuff of it. So I mean, until they prototype it, I don't think we'll really know, and it's gonna be a Verka, I believe. So that'll be interesting. And if it's gonna be the regular G-Self, then they'll probably throw on like the space pack, and then we'll eventually get extra packs, all B Bandai crap. No, I don't think that would be wrong to say that. I think a lot of people would like MG stuff from Code Geass. Not me, but you know, it is what it is. I mean, if we're getting kits from Full Metal Panic now, I think we should get Code Geass kits, or at least newer ones. There's an MG Jagan that has been started, yes. It's not out yet, not by any means, but it's coming. Goodbye, Super Kamehameha. Goodbye. He's got to go. Sword. Power Sword says goodbye. It won't focus on the sword. Focus on that. There we go. Kind of wish I had some more silver paint. I would go ahead and detail this a little bit for David. I ran out of silver paint doing something. I don't even remember. What did I paint silver last? I don't even recall. Everybody keeps asking if I'm getting the MG Turn Red Astray. I'm not planning on it. I'll look at it because I know somebody near me will definitely get it, and I'm not interested in having it. I will see them doing CD MGs with the new third season coming out. CD. MG Common Riders. The build is coming. CG. Got you. Okay. I would like an MG Type 3 Kiryu Mecha Godzilla. Yeah, why not? Celestial G'ing. I don't know. I need to call my mom and see if we were going to go over there or not. Yeah, no, that's my main reason for it. I mean, I know what you meant by CG. I'm just picking on it. I mean, I've got the blue second revise with the giant tactical arms. It's cool. I don't need more of them. I got rid of my red frame. You know, I gave that away in a giveaway. So I mean, I just once I built the one, I'm like, engineering's good. It has a hard time standing, and I can't hold the sword, so I don't need more of them. What is the next Verka? Technically speaking, the next one would be the it's a new Hazel. Technically, I think. Okay. Don't know what the hell that was. Actually, I do really want to get. I want to get the advanced Hazel now. Is it the advanced? God, okay. Every now and then, I see the new MGs coming out, and I look over at my collection over here, and I'm like, I've got to build all these stupid HGs. So that's one reason I got so far ahead on doing all my other side reviews that I can start building a ton of stuff. Nope, I don't believe they will at all. I don't think they have any reason to. They have enough versions of the RX-78. I don't think they're planning on putting out any more special editions. Hazels are Verka. Damn it. Why do I always think the Hazels are Verka? I've done that since the beginning. I've always thought they were because they're set up so much like a Verka. It's ridiculous. No, I'm dumb. I just keep thinking that we are. I keep putting out fake news. Why do I always... Something about the Hazels I've always thought was a Verka. No, it's a not P Bandai, not P Bandai, because there were rumors that much like the newest P Bandais in Japan, they're supposed to be normal releases here. Even Dion said that, where the Hazel MG was actually in the system at Hobbytown, but it ended up not coming through that way, so I don't know. But at least from what I've seen news-wise, it seems like quite a few of the newer P Bandais are getting mass release here in the US. It's really weird. I mean, I'm not going to argue with that, and it may not be every single one, but, you know, I would definitely like to see the Hazels be a normal release over here instead of P Bandai. I don't know why I keep thinking. I do not know why I keep thinking that the Hazels are Verkas. I keep thinking that. I think because we had like, I know. Actually, no. The Banshee Verka is coming out really soon. I think technically that's the next one. I don't know. You got the news, the Gundam news person sitting here. I don't know. I stopped getting my Gundam news when Gundam Guy shut down. Okay, hold on. Mobile Suit Gundam Origin MSD Volume 3. That's cool. More Gundam Moon mechanics. Ooh, what is that? Sorry, I'm on a tangent now. I want to see what this thing is. Whoa. That's that new Sazabi thing, but it's called a Vargil? Definitely made from Sazabi. What? And there's another RS Jarja. That's cool. That's definitely another Zeta. That's the... Definitely a Zeta for sure. It's A1. Is that thing? Yeah, Gundam Moon looks like it's gonna... Rick DJ. Wow, okay. Gazelle Growl? whatever that thing is. Wow. These are some definitely interesting designs. Sorry, I can't see the chat right now. Give me a second. I'm coming back. Hey, Carl. Hold on, I got to pull this up a second. Banshee is out. Okay. Yes, that's entirely true. You have to go look up Gundam Moon. It's definitely new. The new Rebel Master. Oh yeah, okay. I've seen it. I've seen some people working on it. I think it's pretty crazy. Yeah, Moon will definitely get model kits. Being that it's post Char's counterattack, I'm pretty sure we're gonna get kits for that. And most of them are just retoolings of old kits anyway, so yeah, we'll probably get those. Oh yeah, we got the Goof Flight type coming out pretty soon. That's taken way too damn long. P-Bandai, of course. Zaku Mine Lair. I was wondering if we were ever going to get another one of those. Up to RG, okay. I don't really care that much about RGs, so I don't really pay attention when they're coming out. Although that being said, I will be getting a Banshee, just to go with my Unicorn. I'll probably get a Phoenix whenever it comes out. What are the odds that's going to be a P-Bandai? Build Diver, W Diver. That is, yep, April. I do kind of want to get the Crossbones HGs that are all coming out, even though they're all P-Bandai. I know some of them are just re-releases. Gale Strike, that was always cool. So I'm scrolling through GKC right now. And the PG Astray Red Frame, no real need to have that. Honestly, I've got two PGs and I'm not even sure when I'm going to get to them yet. Gundam X3. I'm just scrolling through looking at these things now. Sorry. Oh yeah, and you know, we're probably gonna have all the new F91 kits, hopefully. You want that goof? Yep, I think everybody wants that goof. Gabaldi Beta. Okay, no new comments as of yet. Okay, so I'm gonna go in about 10 minutes. 10 more minutes on the living streams. It's a leaving stream. I think my camera's getting hot. Probably. Get the goof. Get it. But yeah, I gotta film the Master Grade Ball review as soon as this is over, which, like I said before, it'll be a fairly short Master Grade review. Just a quick teaser. Obviously, this is to scale with Master Grade stuff. This is way bigger than I anticipated the ball to be. I'm not gonna lie. I guess because I built the HG versions and they don't seem to scale to anything. I never considered how large the ball actually to be. And I look at it and go, you know, this is based enough on real technology. I don't know why we don't have these yet. You know, it just seems like a thing that we should have in reality. I mean, it looks like, what is it? Like just the normal submersibles we have. Oh, you just finally finished priming stuff. Now you can contribute. Fine, you got 10 minutes. Start talking. Start talking, Zeta. Get your points of view in. Should I do another live MG review? No. That was such a cluster trying to actually do that review live. That was such a bad plan. Why don't I Why don't I review the Seed RM kits? What are RM kits? I just received a text message 20 minutes ago. Okay. Holy crap, where is that? And wow, okay. Sorry, my buddy just sent me a picture of a pile of Gundam stuff out of some store. Oh, the remastered. Sorry, it took me a minute. I got distracted. Well, they only had the one remastered kit from Seed. Now, I just don't have the Seed kits. I got into all the 00 kits, and I skipped over all the Seed ones. I want to get all the Seed kits, especially all the Gundams for sure. Maybe I'll do that this year. I'm gonna need more. I'm gonna need more of those anyways, so I'll probably end up doing that this year at some point. So no, that's in the plan to definitely get more of that. I don't know what all of this is. Sorry, that's a whole bunch of cool stuff. You're going to Las Vegas for spring break? Look at you. MG, gun cannon. Dude, okay, hold on. Wow, we got some Common Rider, although it says... Oh, Figwarts. Nice. Common Rider, although Masked Rider. SIC. Whoa. SIC Common Rider stuff. Where is this? I don't know what store this is. Sorry. This is awesome. Okay, Kuga. So it's some Gundam stuff. Some SIC and Figwarts and a bunch of Gundam markers. Real Touch. I mean, the selection kind of sucks, not gonna lie. And not paying that price for that stuff. And some Gudetama stuff. Anyways, what? Stupid autocorrect. Cool mix of Gunpla behind you. Yes, thank you. That's my collection, as it were. Do I have any custom Gundams I've put together? Yes. You just have to go through my things. Yeah, mapped. I can't, because I have a problem, if you guys haven't noticed. SKs, STs, all those things. I believe it's because of my adenoids. I can't say them properly. I have to consciously think Masked Rider. So Common Rider just makes sense. But of course, we don't know it as Common Rider over here because Fox Kids. But I like a lot of the Common Rider stuff. I just don't have any of it because, good lord, I can't fund any more hobbies right now. Nice. I just kind of wanted the Strike Rouge. I wanted the with the Otori pack. Just things like I want the Destiny or the Impulse Destiny Blanche. I want that kit. And I'm sitting here looking at it repeatedly. I'm like, God, that's expensive, but I want to have it. It just looks so good. And mind you, I've got the Strike Freedom, Destiny, Impulse, all those things I've reviewed already. I just need to get the rest of the Gundams from that series. Masked Rider. Yeah, there you go. But it sounds weird. Dang you fucking kids. There we go. Similarly. Yeah, that's a hard word to say. Not gonna lie. Ugh, I'm getting cotton mouth. But yeah, no, I've always had this minor speech impediment. Like, I think I need to get my adenoids removed because I know it's so weird, but you can, when I say the word, I hear it literally come up like it's going into my sinuses. Like stop. So you had to stop because otherwise I need it to come out here, but it wants to come out my sinuses. It sounds weird. I don't know how to explain it other than I feel it go up and get blocked, and then it doesn't come out as a proper sound. You can hear it a lot when I don't consciously make the effort in my reviews if I'm talking too much, but if I do, you'll hear the difference. Have I read the Halo books? No. I have watched the videos about the Halo books, especially Fall of Reach and stuff like that, Ghosts of Onyx. So I know the stories of all the Halo stuff, and I want to see those. I like that they've captured some of that in the games, like Halo Reach, for instance, and they've just talked about all those things, but not Ghosts of Onyx was a part of the game. But either way. So expensive, yes. You and I both on the Blanche, yes. About something new review for your channel. Any plans on getting Macross kits? Actually, now that Macross kits are available at Hobbytown, it's a possibility. Once again, if somebody I know has them, I will gladly review them. It's just, once again, being able to fuel and fund other things. I want to review other things, like more Kotobukiya kits this year, because we've got a lot more access now that Hobbytown has a direct Japanese connection that they can get things. I want to do several other kind of kits and things like that. So, I mean, it's kind of they're there. It's just having to divert funds from the things I already have is hard. Now, I am making more money at the YouTube thing, so once that becomes a regular flow of money, that'll be a different story. However, my work is changing very soon, which is definitely going to have an effect monetarily on my channel, and it's going to suck. Nice. Wait on your Blitz Gundam. Okay. That's what I was thinking. Sorry. Japan House. Huh. So is it some kind of Japanese store? Now, we had Fit Japanese store, but it closed down. They were just charging too much for every damn thing. But that was literally like walking into any Japanese actual store. But no, the Pacific Rim kits, I'm definitely looking forward to. What other things? There's... Oh, I've got the Hexagear up here. I'm definitely looking forward to playing with that. That looks like a lot of fun. It's just in the thing. Maybe... Okay. Would you guys be opposed to me? I know technically it's not a master grade because I think it's a 127 scale, something like that. Would you guys be opposed to me doing the Hexagear kit on a not quite master grade Monday? Yeah, they're nowhere near 144 scale, so they're just high grade. Okay. I just figured they were going 144 scale, but they're just huge, so that's what it is. You need to dabble in even more hobbies. Yeah, except for the fact that speaking of comic books that I've been getting into a lot more lately, I just got caught up, at least to what I have, with the Power Rangers Boom comics, and good lord, that story is so good. And yes, you should totally do the Rex for the Lupus for Lupus contest. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. I guess you weren't here. Well, being fuzzy with the scale versus not limiting them to scale we've already seen. Like, hello, this is not scaled to anything in particular. But also look at the Star Wars kits. Those are in 1/144 with 1/48 and 1/72 scale, and you know they scale to each other, but not to other things in that size scale, even though they should. So an HG Gundam comparatively to the HG sized Star Wars kits is a little bit weird. Does your channel do what you want? I do. I do what I want. I said do. The Megami device kits. I feel like I know what you're talking about. Okay. So Mr. Surly over there, being that he's going to be in the next Shoky Builders Showcase swap, which is a Zoid swap. He's sitting on his Zoid right now, and he keeps bugging me. Can I start it now? I'm like, no, you cannot start it yet. It's like the reveal date is not until May, which means you have to wait. Which Eric, did we said the 6th, right? I need to write that down. Yeah, the 6th is what we said. So. Oh, so you want to start it on the 1st. That's more than a month. Oh. That's right. I see all these things. I always forget what they're called. But yeah, no, I've seen those. I know what you're talking about. But I want to get possibly a couple more frame arms kits this year. I want to branch out, do a couple other things. I wouldn't mind doing one of the Macross kits, but once again, being able to fund it. I think most of the comic book series that I'm following right now are ending pretty soon. Dark Knight's Metal ends this month. Don't have to worry about that one. But now I'm following all these spin-offs of Dark Knight's Metal, so that's kind of a pain. Doomsday Clock ends pretty soon, so a lot of the things I'm following, but I want to get into more of the Boom comics. But my local store is not up to current, or they haven't come out yet, so I'm getting a little pissy on that. Gunpla takes all of my money. I've got Transformers I need to get that I'm months behind on my Transformers. Power Rangers stuff, though realistically the next Power Rangers item I need to buy is the Solo Chigokin Dragon Zord, but that's not until like August, so I don't have to worry about that. The MSG Mega Slash Edge, that thing's pretty cool. You're excited to start something you have planned for it, that's all. Cool. I'm not going to argue with you, buddy. You can have fun with that. Oh, make sure you tell me which one you got, because remember, I need to know what it is. So send me a picture of the one you got. Because remember, I need to see the progress, whereas the other guys don't. I heard they actually were Shinky designs. Gotcha, thanks. You ever built the MG the O? I have not, clearly. If you guys haven't seen it, I haven't built it yet, literally. Because at this point, I'm caught up to almost my entire collection been reviewed. So if you haven't seen it, I haven't built it. No, it was definitely a retcon. I know that. Yeah, the O is a very simplified master grid from the reviews I've seen. So it's closer to the RE, where I wouldn't be surprised if they redid the O as an RE. I'm honestly amazed that the Deep Striker is not an RE. That is a ridiculous thing. Which, yeah, Deep Striker. That is just a massive kit. I'm glad I don't need that. I don't need the Deep Striker in my life, so I don't have to worry about that. I still like. I'm itching because so many people are building it right now. I'm itching to get started on this PG Exia, and it's just sitting here like a bump on a log. Actually, it's more like sitting here like a log on a bump. And I've got the PG Falcon down here, and that one's gonna take me so long because of the detail work I need to do to it. Whereas the Exia, I'm gonna mostly straight build. So. But I actually I need more supplies because just panel lining that thing's going to drain what I have left. I would enter in the UK, can't afford to pay for shipping due to that. Yep. However, you can totally from the UK, you can totally buy some of the shirts and stuff because they do ship to the EU. Even though I know technically UK is not part of the EU anymore, but it should still be covered. Yeah, I figured that part. Never forget Reach. You shouldn't ever forget Reach. Oh, Fall of Harvest. I think Fall of Harvest should have been at least an animated movie of some sort. We never get to hear about Harvest. Actually, I never got Halo Wars 2, but I always wanted to get it because I like the Halo Wars story parts. Oh, I'm actually past my time limit of what I wanted to do. Oh, should probably keep checking my phone since I was in the middle of a conversation. Oh, Eric sent me a picture. I don't know how to spell Westheimer. I'm assuming that's close. Baby? Sorry, I've got things happening here. Ah, very nice, sir. How much did that set you back? Is that an HMM? Nice. Dude, actually, I'm not going to give it away, but I wish... That's one of the ones I would like to have. because I've wanted to do a Zoid combo with a Gundam. I always thought it'd be a lot of fun because the Zoids have a whole lot of toys, kind of equipment that would be fun to attach to a Gundam and vice versa. Sorry, I've got too many things happening all at once. I'm not ignoring you guys. I swear, I'm not ignoring. I don't know what. Oh, that's right. It's not on Wi-Fi. Is life? Sorry, I'm trying to reply to. No. Sorry, I'm replying to this person about Gundam Club meets. Sorry. Though I'm pretty sure I could have just said it out loud if he's going to watch the video. Anyways, so if you go to Hobbytown Houston and you're wondering when the Gundam Club meets are, they're usually posted right next to the register. And I think on the door going out. So, who is this again? This is Hybrid Apt 64. If you're watching this video at some point, that is the answer to your question. Sorry, and now back to this. Okay. That would be great if I did come up with an idea for Gundam X Zoid, guess. Happy recommended the Goku 2.0 to builders. Yep. Yeah, I wouldn't mind. I'm not a huge Xeon fan, so I wouldn't actually have the Goku, but it looks really cool, especially the Yuma Lightning version that he's got. Exactly. Backlog of games. Too many games. That's oversaturation of the market is a huge problem for video games and, well, actually Gundams, if I'm honest. So there's too much, and you just don't have the time anymore. When I played Halo Wars, the first one back in the day, I had a lot more time to game. Actually, right now I have a lot of time, but I devote it to all these other things. Did I just know? Is that actually... I'm just going to throw that sword at things. Oh, I didn't even notice that until just now. That's awesome. Sorry, I'm looking at my ball. It's always a fun moment when you can look over at your wife. Baby, come look at my ball. Goog. Look at the goog. Bye, Zeta. We'll talk later. I'll send you. Well, obviously, you'll see when I get the kits in. Actually, I'm thinking if it works out properly, I should get most of the kits, at least so far, almost the same day. I need to check the tracking on the one coming from New York. Gilgoo with a gunpla. Yep. Well, I think any of the 2.0 Xeon suits should be able to cross. Yeah, there are a lot of good Gundam kits early, before the 2010s. That was just like the new revolution. It's like the Master Grade revolution, I think, started back right about just after the seed kits, pretty much. So the age kits, I think, were right when things really started to change in development and design-wise. But I've talked longer than I meant to, so I think actually, if anybody doesn't have any other questions right now, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it quits. If you have any questions about the Lupus for Lupus contest, by all means, you can check out the previous video from last weekend. So if that doesn't answer any questions, Zeta Gunpla, go subscribe to Zeta, by the way. If you haven't, by all means, go subscribe to Zeta Gunplay. He's going to start putting out a lot more stuff. But he did a shorter video describing the contest. But of course says if you need more details, go check out my thing. I need more people to sign up, obviously, because there's only 3 or 4 people signed up as it stands, which is fine. It's still a couple months off, but none of the merchandise, aside from what Steve Middendorf, I'm assuming, he bought, none of the other stuff has sold so far, and it's all really, really cool merchandise. So go check that out. It's an easy way to donate money to the charity, and you get cool t-shirts or sweaters or V-necks or tank tops or hoodies, because there's all kinds of stuff. And if there's anything else like fun little socks, or even, I can't do wall scrolls because none of the artwork is big enough, but there's stickers, all kinds of other things we could do for that. Yes, go buy some older MGs. Sorry, once again, in the middle of a conversation. But yeah, guys, I'm going to go ahead and go. I got a lot of work to do today, and not a lot of time to do it in. Yep. If you're unsure, like, at what level that you want to compete at, just send me, like, just email me at the loop. You can email me directly at either SHOKY01 or at Lupus for Lupus, and I'll try to respond. I did get a question from somebody wondering if the kit they had, if they modified it. Yes. So obviously the questions, if you have any questions for anything, if you're not sure where you want to compete at, if you want to do a beginner level or whatnot. And like I said, I don't know when I said it, but we are getting more stuff for the contest, so we can try to break things up into divisions. So we will have a 1/144th and the 1/100th scale competition. I believe if you do an SD, you'll probably be thrown into the 1/144th just for fairness, because I don't want to have 3 whole categories. Though between myself, the people who want to help donate, including Kolby, he has really wanted to throw a lot of money at it, to be totally honest. We could really get maybe even into 2nd place, maybe even 3rd place prizes if we really stretch it out. And I think that will attract a lot more attention. And, well, at least that's the idea. Bring in more attention for the contest and get more people to donate, because it's the whole idea is if it's a big charity deal. And like I said, none of it goes to me. Nothing's going to me. I'm just the hub, as it were. So hope you guys have a great start to your week. Obviously, I've got a lot of work to do today. If nothing else, I need to get Masquerade Monday filmed. And let me know, once again, would you guys want to see, or would it be fine if the Hexagear went in for a Not Quite Masquerade Monday, because it doesn't really fit anywhere else. But this week coming up, I have reviews. Obviously, on the Gundam front, I don't even know, because I've got like 4 things I need to film today that should be coming out. But you guys should look forward to a whole lot of stuff on the non-Gundam front. Let me look at the things that I'm going to have coming up. Give me just a second. Oh, Power of the Primes. I've got Power of the Primes reviews finally finishing out those lines, including a proper, not a full-on, not a full-on version of Volcanicus, but at least the ones that you can do with Wave 1. And I'm looking over my thing here because I can't shut down the stream if I'm not on the right window, so I got to make sure I do that properly. Give me just a second. Oh, look at that. It's my stream is demonetized because they don't know what I'm doing just yet. Such a dumb thing. But I think coming up this week, I'm going to have at least some of my Patreon picks, which would be good stuff. I will tease at least. No, I won't, because it's over there. But like I said, my custom Gundam Barbatos is coming up very soon. It was my first one. The Dryon 3 I've been working on trying to do. It's sitting right here off camera. But because I got so wrapped up in doing a lot more other builds, that was a problem. Sorry, I'm making sure I read the comments before I go. But either way, guys, so stick around for all the reviews coming up this week. Of course, if you want to join in on the Patreon like the other guys have, obviously down there in the description down below. If you need to contact me for any reason, down there in the description down below. We've been growing like crazy. I believe I'm over 1750 right now, and even got a lovely comment from somebody right before the stream started as to why I only have 1700 subscribers. I'd be like, I'm new. It's just what happens. We're growing every day. And that's so awesome. Everybody who's new to the channel, you guys are great. I appreciate all the help. Go check out the new SHOKY merch. I have a ton of different shirts now, including the doesn't have to make sense, it just has to be loud. And I'm going to do a couple other ones. I'm thinking about doing a The Point t-shirt as well. I think that would be kind of funny. By the means, go check out those videos from the past week. Both of the Kimaris reviews, if you guys are going to have a lot of fun with that. But I will catch you guys on the next review, which will be tomorrow on Master Grade Monday. And have a great weekend, have a great week, and I will see you guys later. Remember, as always, keep on nerding, keep on building, and let's keep growing this amazing community together. And Lupus for Lupus, go check that out. I'll see you guys later.